So, as promised, I was going to do a challenge, as I like to do during these run weekends of Across Disney, because it's a great place to get a load of footage and make a few more videos. And it's somewhere that I absolutely love to be. So I was trying to figure out what to do this time that'll be different from anything else I've done before. It's not going to put my body through too much like I've done in the past, when you might have seen the steps challenge that I've done. I'm going to do a lot of steps on Sunday when it's the marathon anyway. So this time I decided to try something different, and I have 21 of these little envelopes that inside they have a mystery challenge that I've got from friends and family and people that wanted to contribute from a Facebook group, from the podcast that I listen to. I have no idea what's in them. My wife wrote them out. I haven't seen them. I'm going to open them in a random order. You'll see me shuffle them in a bit, and then I'm going to do whatever I have on there, because obviously I've not limited it to certain parks. I don't know what's going to be in them. I'm going to say I can have 3 open at a time, but no more than 3, and then from there I'll be able to do 1 or 2 or 3 of them. But I might have to go to a different resort, might have to go to a different hotel, I might have to go to a different park, different ride character, etc. I don't know what's in them until I open them. My wife's vetted them when she wrote them out, so there's nothing that's going to get me in trouble. I'm not going to annoy the guests, things like that. Hopefully nothing that's going to embarrass me too much. But I'm going to open the first one real soon, and then we'll find out what we're going to do next. So, bit of a change of plan. We're in Hollywood Studios. I'm joined by Doug as well. Hope you don't mind being on camera.
How's it going?
I opened those ones that you saw the other night, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually open all of them and then decide if there's any I can do in Hollywood Studios, because I'm going to run out of time and I really want to be able to get through all the challenges that you guys have set. So I'm going to, for the next few minutes, open them, and then we're going to see if there's any that I can do in Hollywood Studios before heading over to Epcot. So give me a few minutes and I'll report back with a game plan of where we're going to go next. Okay, so after I open all of them, there's 3 that I'm going to try and do now, which is all in Hollywood Studios. So the first one is go to Walt Disney Presents and ask a cast member for the trivia quiz. Go through the attraction and try to answer all of the questions while learning about Disney. So Walt Disney Presents, where I was opening everything, was just next to Echo Lake. So you can see I'm just approaching Walt Disney Presents now. So I'll ask a cast member. I didn't even know they did this. This is a really cool one. I'm glad whoever put this one in. Thank you very much. I'm going to ask for a trivia quiz and see what it's about, because I have no idea.
Good morning.
Thank you very much.
So here is your trivia.
Yep.
And that's going to be throughout the gallery.
Okay.
And it's front and this is just a message on the back.
Oh, okay, no worries.
But you have 3 questions to
Yep.
answer based on what you see in this gallery.
All the answers are in here.
Correct.
Nice and easy then, hopefully.
Yep. And then there's a cast member at the end
Perfect.
that you can check in with.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
There we go. So there's 3 questions on here. So this is like a sub quiz. Julie Andrews starred in the film Mary Poppins. What year was that film released? 2, this was the first Silly Symphony cartoon to be shown in colour. And number 3, what park that opened in 2001 was constructed in the former Disneyland parking lot? So I'm going to go around. I think I know the answer to a couple of these, but I'm going to go around and find the answers rather than just do it off of own knowledge. And then I've got to go see a cast member at the end. So wish me luck. So that was fun. Basically at the end, when you see a cast member, when you got the answers, they bring out a book, and if you got all the answers right, you can write in the book, and you can put in your where your name, where you're from, the date, and then you can make a doodle or like write a message or whatever you want to do. But that was cool because then the book is kind of all the people who've got them right. Looks like there's a few different, because on the one I got, they said number 5, so it's a good one, I guess, if you've got kids and you want to keep them busy through the kind of exhibition. Then you can set them those questions, and then obviously at the end you can tell them that they're part of Disney history because you're writing in a book that they'll keep. So that's a really cool little thing. Even one of the cast members, when I was meeting Ariel, because that was at the back of there, said he'd never seen it before and didn't know about it. So yeah, really cool one if you've got kids, or if you just want to kind of learn a bit of trivia, then definitely set yourself a little challenge and go ask for that. So thank you for setting me that challenge. That's number 1 completed. So the next challenge is set by my wife, who is a big Donald Duck fan, and she says take a photo with every Donald Duck you see, character, sign, toy, pin, for your duck obsessed wife. So Donald and Daisy are meeting, so I'm going to go meet them, and hopefully that is good enough. But obviously I'll try and get a few throughout as well, and then I'll put them into the video when I see Donald stuff.
You're good to go.
Hi guys. Hiya. My wife's a huge fan and she wanted me to get a video of you both. So she wanted to say hi, but she can't be here, so she wanted to say hello. Oh. Can I get a photo as well? Oh, in the middle. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. Thank you.
Of course. There you go. Have a wonderful day.
Cheers. There we go. That's the a photo with Donald and Daisy, who were happy enough to record a lovely, sweet couple message for Jenny, my wife, as well. So hopefully she's happy with that. If I see any more, I'll try and jump in a queue or get a photo, etc. with them. That was really sweet to see both of them. I've seen them before where they argue, which is one of my best memories of them in Disney. They were like arguing like a proper married couple up on during COVID. They were up on the buildings at the entrance, and they they were just bickering, and it was very funny. But let's go on to try and get some more. I'm going to go head over to Epcot now to get some of those ones done. And I know 2 of them at least involve drinking something. So see you across at Epcot. So the next challenge we're going to do is we were told to come to Club Cool, which is the Coca-Cola themed shop. But what you can also do here is taste all the different flavours from around the world, like different sodas. And unfortunately there's one that's very well renowned, which is Beverly, which is the one that it's not very nice. There's very few people who actually like it. So I'm going to sample them all, and then the challenge is I've got to drink a cup of Beverly for Dan. So let's get to it.
There's only 3 people I have that could actually join. The one here? Yeah, I'll try it.
Do you think I have to drink the whole thing?
A Beverly?
Yeah.
You do. For your challenge?
Yeah.
You're required to.
Fantastic. Alright, cup of Beverly. This one's for you, Dan. Oh. I can't even tell you what it tastes like. It's got a really weird aftertaste, and it just lingers for ages. It's just not pleasant. So thanks for that one, Dad. Challenge passed though. Oh, awful. There's a few that on there that are nice. That was just not nice.
I might be able to join you for yours.
Oh, that's a very acquired taste. I don't know why anyone would drink that. So thank you for that, Dan. Thank you for that Italy as well. So there's another of the challenges down, which was order your own custom latte or mocha out of a person or thing that inspired you to start running from Joffrey's near the boathouse. So I've just done that, and I got a video, a picture of Lena and Lucas, who are my kids, because the reason why I started running was to try and lose weight, so I could be around longer for them. So it came out really good. It's a nice picture, so I'm glad I can now drink a coffee that has pictures of my kids on it, I guess. But that's a really good challenge. You can do that, as say, it's just the boathouse. You can see the boathouse in the back where the cars go in the water. At the Joffrey just across, you can get that done for like 75 cents extra, so it's pretty good. Okay, so for this next challenge, I was told to go to the Lego shop at Disney Springs and build a tribute to the Angel of the North. Now, if you don't know, the Angel of the North is a big monument, statue, or piece of art that's outside of Newcastle, where I live back home. Big issue is the Lego shop on this particular day at Disney Springs was absolutely packed, and the area where you can build it is at the back, but there was a lot of kids around. I'm not very comfortable filming in that kind of environment. I think I would have had a lot of questions asked, so I decided to just do a voiceover for this bit, and I'll show you the photo of what it looked like at the end. So one of the challenges that I needed to do was to point at Frozen characters, like my son does, and try and say their names. Problem is, I've been in pretty much every park now, and there's nowhere that Sven seems to be out. Olaf and Anna and Elsa are out, and Kristoff was in the show at Hollywood Studios, so that'll kind of, the footage I can get of them, I'll get it. I haven't seen Sven anywhere, which is a shame, because I think he's the best character in Frozen. But we'll carry on, we'll get some more. I've done what I can. If I find a bit of merch or something, I'll point to him and say Sven, because when my son does it, it's a lot cuter than I do it, but I think that one was set by my wife, so we'll take that one off for now. But let's go on to the next one. So there's another challenge completed. Well, it was set for meeting Winnie the Pooh with my medal. Got Tigger too, so even better. And now I'm going to try and do another one, which is go ride Haunted Mansion. It does say to ride it twice, but I think the last time I looked, the queue was like 40 minutes. So that's going to be quite tricky. So instead, what I'm going to do is at least try and get on it one more time. I have already been on it earlier in the trip, but I'll see what the queue's like and then go do that. There's another couple I might be able to do, but I'm not sure. With it getting later and darker in Magic Kingdom, if I'll be able to do it or not. So I'm going to try my best to get a couple more in, starting with Haunted Mansion. I was a little bit worried you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a second ride or not, but it's got much darker, so you can see the wait time's gone up as well, so half an hour, second go, let's go again. So one of the really cool things about Disney World, and why it's, in my opinion, so much better than a lot of theme parks and amusement parks that you'll go, is the theming. And one of the themes that they do is there's a lot of hidden details that the Imagineers put into it. So I'm really glad that someone set me the challenge of that they have, because if you look on, I'll show you this sign here, there's a challenge that is all about hidden details, which is look for friends of Pascal in the scenery, hidden among all the flowers and greenery. So if you look around the Tangled area, which unfortunately is literally just toilets, they're very good toilets, but they are, there's no attraction, it's just the toilets, and you can see there's the Tangled tower up in the background as well. But hidden around this particular area are a load of Pascals as well, and you can find them hiding in little bits, and a lot of them you can only see if you look for like the eyes or like a different shape. So they might be hidden on buildings, trees, lampposts, etc. I'm going to put the photos of the ones I found. There are 10 to find. I've only found 9, and even doing research on the internet, I can't seem to find all 10. I'm sure if you look it up, someone will have done it and they've hunted them down, but they're very well hidden. It's a nice little quirky feature, so you can either set your kids to do it, and it'll give you a little bit of time and a little bit of respite if you want to take a seat. There's an area here in the Tangled bit where you can charge your phone or charge mobile scooters, mobility scooters, sorry, things like that. And it's a really nice area because yes, it's kind of like a lot of people walking through it, but there's little sections where you can chill out, use the restrooms, etc. But it's a nice little game that you can play with your kids to try and find them all, keep them excited without having to go on a ride, and it gets them moving around a little bit as well. And if you're anything like me, it's a little bit competitive. You can have a competition to see who can find them the quickest. So there's a nice little quirk. I'll put the pictures up, and yeah, thank you very much for setting this challenge, even though I could only find 9 of them. The light's starting to fail, so I don't know how much time I could wander around trying to find them because they are very well hidden. So good luck if you're going on this challenge yourself, but it's good fun too. So one of the challenges that I was set was to ride every mode of transportation in Disney. So I've tried to do the best I can, and what I'm going to do is try something a little bit different. I'm going to get across to Epcot. What I'm going to do is take the ferry across to the TTC, the Ticket and Transportation Centre. Then I'm going to go on the monorail to Epcot, and then Epcot I'm going to get the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, and then I'm going to get the parking lot tram, which was included in the ones that they wanted me to get. So yeah, I'm going to go get that as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a long journey home, and obviously I'll be able to get the bus after that as well. So yeah, we'll go around everything we possibly can, and then hopefully we'll get there soon. Here we go in the Skyliner. Bye, Epcot.
Está en movimiento y vigilen a sus niños.
One of the challenges I was asked to do was to get a certain drink in honour of Bob from the Rise and Run podcast. It's a podcast I listen to when I do my running. Talks all things Disney, all things Run Disney, and just running in general as well. It's really helped me get through a lot of my training runs, and then it gets me through like a lot of walks as well. So I wanted to make sure I could do this one, so I had to order his favourite drink, which is Tipsy Ducks in Love, which you can get from the little stall, the food stall in China Pavilion, and they it's a very interesting drink because it's got black tea, bourbon, coffee, chocolate, and probably something else in it as well. So I'm going to give it a try, and then we'll give it a go from there. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty much chocolatey. I can't taste much else. There's a little bit of a hint of coffee, but it's very chocolatey. Obviously, Epcot is your kind of go-to if you want to go on a little bit of a drinking trip around the world. There's plenty of different drinks you can get all the way around the World Showcase. So if you ever want to go and drink, you'll see a lot of people go to the food and wine festivals and drink all the time. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because the rain is starting to come down. So one of the cool things you can do at Animal Kingdom is take a train over to Rafiki's Planet Watch and the conservation station, and over there is actually a drawing class that you can do where an animator will tell you or teach you how to draw a certain character. I don't know what character it is, it could be any. So we're going to head across there, see if we can get on it. But I don't know if we're going to time this horribly or just right with the train because it is here right now. It's about a 5-minute journey across there, so we'll go across.
Check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can...
I'm going to warn you, if you're getting for the animation thing, I'm not a drawer at all. I'm a writer. I would never profess to be any kind of artist. I think artists are amazing, but I never can. I would never ever consider myself to be any kind of artist. So it's really cool that this area is here, and I don't think loads of people know about it because it's kind of tucked away to the side. You come out of the safaris, then you also have to do like a U-turn if you were coming out of the safaris to go into where you get the train from. So it's almost like a whole other section. And there's a petting zoo across here where you can go in with the goats and meet some of the animals up close and personal. So it's more like a sort of like farmyard thing. But as I say, the other thing you can do is come across here and see, I think there's like a little bit where you can see into where they're looking after the animals, as well as the artist point as well. So let's go check it out and see if we can get in for this 10:45. There's a load of opportunities to do it throughout the day, but we're aiming for the 10:45 a.m. one. First one looks like it starts at 10 a.m. So bear that in mind if you're coming across. I'd leave yourself at least 15-20 minutes to make sure you can get across in time and get in for the artist drawing. So that was really good fun. Got back across on the train because it was literally right there. So that was a really cool challenge because I've never done it before. I've seen videos of other people doing it, and it was yeah, it was good fun. The guy who was doing it was really kind of helpful in telling you what to do and when to do it, where to do it, etc. So if you get a chance, I'd definitely go across there. You can do different characters. Apparently they rotate them in and out. I think they're doing Lion King stuff because obviously Mufasa's out at the moment in cinemas, so they're trying to kind of tie it in. And he was telling you a lot of facts about animals and lions in particular as well. So yeah, if you want to learn a bit and get a bit of drawing in, I'm not an artist, as I said at the beginning. I won't be giving up my day job of writing anytime soon, but mine looked halfway decent, I thought. I'll put it up on the screen for you. But yeah, even if you don't think you can draw, they've got all the guidelines there, and you can give it a go yourself. And yeah, let me know if you've ever done that before. That's a great challenge. Perfect, thank you. That one acts as a twofold because one of my challenges was to get a photo of Winnie the Pooh doing the heart hands for my Aunt Fiona. So there's another challenge checked off the list as well for the challenge one. I'll have to edit this in somehow, or photo anyway. So we're going to end on a bit of a somber note when it comes to the challenges video. This is going to be the last one, and it's a bit of a sad one because I'm going to go do Muppet Vision 3D. And the reason why it's sad is because Muppet Vision 3D was recently confirmed by Disney that it's going to close down, and they are going to replace it with the new Monsters Inc. or Monsters University area that's coming to Hollywood Studios. So unfortunately Muppets are moving, and they're going to move across and be part of the roller coaster, the Rock and Roller Coaster that currently has Aerosmith. So the theme is finally changing after many years of speculation, but we are going to go on Muppets for what's probably going to be the last time. I've never been a massive Muppets fan myself, but the nostalgia is there. Obviously been a big Kermit fan, but Muppets in general, not something I would ever sort of like get too upset about, but I know a lot of people are very upset about the prospect of it going forever. So we're going to go do it one last time, and this is a challenge. It was said, go say goodbye to Muppet Vision 3D. So that's what we're going to go do now. It's a 3D show, lasts I think for about 10 minutes or so, and it's all the kind of wackiness you'd expect from Muppets, all the kind of jokes, etc. in 3D. So let's go do this for what will probably be the last time ever. Is a wrap on this Disney trip. It's been absolutely amazing. I hope you've watched all the videos, the marathon, every single race I've done, Dopey. I hope you've enjoyed the challenge. Thank you for sending them in if you have. I know there's a couple left I haven't done. I'll be saving them for a future trip. Hopefully we'll be back very soon. I know I'll be back at least once before the end of the year, hopefully even maybe twice. As always, let me know, what did you like? What would you like to see more of? Anything that you didn't like, let me know as well. But subscribe to the channel, give me a like on the video, and I'll see you on the next one.